Hello my country people, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. The election of the chairmen and councillors into the 25 local government areas in Delta State has assumed a new twist as the All Progressive Congress cries foul, boycotts election, accused DSIEC of bias. It's happening, my country people. The local council elections were on Saturday held across the 25 local government areas of Delta State. The elections in some areas of the state were marred by late arrival of voting materials. Also, the All Progressive Congress, the opposition in the state, boycotted the exercise in Warri South local government area, where they decried lateness of election materials at some polling units in Warri, and also at the Warri South local government area, officials of the APC boycotted the elections, citing irregularities and bias by the Delta State Independent Electoral Commission (DSIEC). But at some polling centers where elections were conducted, voters had commended the process. Meanwhile, sorting of votes have commenced at some polling centers and others voting has ended, like in some part of the Warri South. But before now, the APC had decried and also dragged the state's Electoral Commission (DSIEC) to court to restrain it from conducting the election. It also came as the Labour Party in the state also cried foul over what it tagged as already prepared rigging results between the electoral umpire and the ruling PDP in the state. The Commissioner of Police in the state had before now warned against any act of troubleshooting during the exercise, where the CP threatened to deal recklessly with any persons that single-handedly or collectively tried to ignite troubles or manipulate the outcome of the exercise. And the police had also noted that thousands of their men have been deployed to some of those polling centers. But then, Sheriff Oboriwori, the governor of Delta State, during a PDP mega rally held in the state capital Asaba at Cenotaph, had expressed dismay that the 2023 governorship candidate of the Labour Party, who could not win his unit, had sojourned to Arise TV to protest against election his candidate did not campaign across the council areas and unit and ward to win. Now, Sheriff Oboriwori had debunked any claim asserting that the state electoral umpire had already written results ahead of the elections. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on the Delta State local government elections held today, Saturday? Because we've been getting reports that they've been low turnout in the state elections. They've been low turnout. Some certain persons had decried low turnout. The exercise was scheduled by 8 a.m. Although in some certain polling units, some voters were complaining of late arrival of voting materials. Also, they were decrying the late arrival of DSIEC ad hoc staff who were to conduct the voting exercise. And despite all the delays, we also saw, some certain persons did not come out to cast their votes. A lot of people complained of low voter turnout at the DSIEC Ward 13, Unit 3, Upper Sitting Hall in Oshimili North local government area. Some certain persons decried that there were low voter turnout in those areas. So, my country people, it's happening. Now, we tend to see that a lot of people have been commenting on the Delta State local government council elections and how it was more of a selection other than an election. And yes, the voting commenced on Saturday, and the Delta State's Independent Electoral Commission had also lamented an attempt by some youths in the state before now to hijack sensitive electoral materials as they commenced distribution to various wards and units in Warri South local government area of the state. The Chief Electoral Officer DSIEC Sunday had confirmed this while briefing newsmen. Also noted that everything was in place. But now we are seeing some complaints by the APC, because even before now, some All Progressive Congress candidates, chairmanship candidates and also councillorship candidates in the state had dropped out of the race. They boycotted the elections. Some of them, dropped halfway a day before the elections. They gave up. So it seems that something is definitely cooking in Delta State, that the All Progressive Congress has raised alarm over this. And it seems that, a lot of people are complaining over DSIEC credibility, DSIEC integrity on handling the elections. People are complaining of already written results ahead of the local government elections in the state. Now, these are reactions from Nigerians. There is no credible election held in Delta State's independent electoral umpire. DSIEC Ward 7 in Ove local government within the axis of the Ekparing Junction. Some places ballot boxes were snatched by PDP thugs during the election. The local government election will be war, as this autonomy is granted, except National Assembly do something about this. Has INEC conducted free and fair elections? How about DSIEC? They are all the same. It seems that they are shouting. Why are they shouting? What about what they did during the presidential elections? We no longer need ballot paper for voting. It's time to use our phone from homes to cast our votes. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. But then we've been getting reports that some certain persons also commended the voting process in Delta State and how everything was smooth, although low voter turnouts were, most complaints from many persons. Even a particular lawmaker, Mrs. Bridget Ayanfule, representing the Oshimili South constituency at the Delta State House of Assembly on Saturday, had also commended few voters for turning out for the local government elections in the state, whereby she had approached and she visited some polling units in the Umudaike quarters of Asaba, and also encouraged those that were voting, and also noted that those that came out to vote are voting for their future. The party had cited the lack of confidence in DSIEC to conduct a free and fair elections in the state. The All Progressive Congress had also cited lack of confidence in DSIEC, the electoral body in Delta State, to conduct a free, fair, and credible election. So, guys, more intels are still coming on the Delta State local government council elections. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.